Hey everybody, welcome to the Riley and Winfrey podcast. This week's topic: sit back, grab some snacks, and enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Riley and Winfrey podcast.
Hey guys.
Riley and Winfrey.
So today we're going to talk about our wedding and our honeymoon. It was very sweet.
Extremely sweet.
So, wedding planning was crazy. We had to get a wedding planner because we didn't know what we were doing at all.
Oh yeah, she helped so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She was the best.
Yeah, we had to plan this for months in advance. We had it at our church.
Oh man, the wedding planning. That was like crazy. It got super stressful as the wedding got near, of course.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We had a lot of last minute things that went on, and we decided to do everything in one weekend, which was a horrible idea. Do not recommend. So Friday at noon, we started the bachelor party, and the bachelor party went from noon to 5:30. We were hanging out, drinking kratom and kava, and we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet at a steakhouse, and crazy stuff like that. Then we went to the church for rehearsal, which is where Winfrey met the girls for their the bachelorette party. So we had the rehearsal, which went smoothly. It was fun, actually. I started crying a little bit during rehearsral. And then
it was a little confusing at first, and I was getting worried. Like, hey, I was wondering to myself, am I going to be able to do this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't.
She didn't know.
I was just overthinking
marry
it.
Me.
Huh?
She didn't know if she wanted to marry me or not.
No, we were already married.
I know. Already married. So, the rehearsal was only like an hour, but it was a lot of fun.
And then the wedding was the next day, and then we decided to leave for our honeymoon the day after.
Yeah.
Which was a bad idea.
Horrible idea. So after the rehearsal, the girls met for the bachelorette party.
We just went to dinner and then came home and went to bed. We were tired. Oh, and we did our nails and talked about periods.
Yeah.
And boobs.
And then
the bachelor party for the guys seemed a lot more fun. What did you guys do?
Well, the guys, after rehearsal, we went back to my best man's house because we were all staying the night there. And all the girls stayed the night at my and Winfrey's house. So, the guys went back to my best man's house. We broke out the alcohol. Couple people got dinner. I think just the people that weren't planning on staying the night got dinner then, actually. And then we went from...
You had Taco Bell and tequila.
We had Taco Bell and tequila at 1:30 a.m. Well, no, we haven't gotten that far yet, though.
Oh.
So we smoked cigars for a while outside.
The guys did a lot more.
Yeah. I guess, I don't really remember, but I guess a bunch of them played Catan. I don't remember that part, but I guess it happened. And then I was writing my vows that night, too. And the minister that married us was helping me. Then they broke out, like, the hard alcohol, and they're like, let's take shots, guys. And then somehow, in the midst of all of this, a couple people are like, man, I'm really hungry at, like, 1:30 a.m. What are they hungry for? Taco Bell. So we get Taco Bell, and everyone who's there, right, is like, oh, yeah, I'll take some Taco Bell. That sounds freaking awesome. So we got $150 worth of Taco Bell, which was 10 quesadillas, 20 soft tacos, and 10 crunch wraps, give or take. And only like 3 people ate some, and there was a lot more guys there. But by the time I got there, they're like, I don't want it anymore. So it was like, oh my gosh, bro. So
Didn't we pay for it too?
yeah, well, you paid for the girls' dinner, so I paid for
And
the
they didn't
guys'
even
dinner.
eat it?
Oh, Anthony and
Okay,
Jamie ate Taco Bell for 4 days after.
good.
Oh, they were very
Glad they
happy.
didn't just throw it away.
No, they were very happy.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So we have Taco Bell and tequila and vodka at like 1:30 to 3 a.m. in the morning, the morning of my wedding, and then after that we went to bed. I probably fell asleep at around 4 a.m. I played a
I
I
I
played
was so
around.
nervous that I couldn't sleep all night.
I was super nervous.
I was really nervous.
I had to calm down. I was having trouble calming down, 'cause I was nervous too.
I was nervous like being in front of everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
nerve-wracking.
and then I played a game of Super Mecha Champions and I dominated, of course. That was fun. And then I went to bed at like 4 a.m. After
So you
that,
got what, like 2 hours of sleep?
no, we woke up at 10.
We woke up at like 6.
Well, you guys had a bunch
We
to get ready. All of our
Did you
stuff to
not get ready at all? Like what?
all of our shoots were at the church. We didn't need to. We literally needed to wake up and drive to church.
And throw on your suit.
Yeah.
The girls got our hair done. We did our makeup, and then we had to get dressed. So we get up at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
basically.
explain.
So we got up at 6 a.m.
Mhm.
and the plan was to do all the girls to do their makeup themselves
Mhm.
because of like time.
Mhm.
Originally we were gonna have it done by somebody, but we didn't have time for that, which I'm okay with because I'm really good at makeup. So, um, after we did our makeup, we went to the hair place to get our hair done at Sip and Dry. The place is called. That was a really nice place. They give you a complimentary alcoholic drink, while you get your hair done. I think I got like a mimosa. It was really good.
Nice.
And I hadn't eaten anything yet, so I was like feeling the buzz while getting my hair done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like there
I
was
didn't know
nothing in my
that.
stomach to like soak it up, so I was really feeling that one drink. Um Not
That's
too much. I mean, it was just like a nice calm feeling.
yeah.
Um
Well, it was
anyway,
only one drink, so
yeah, it was
you're
just
not
one
getting
drink.
drunk off of a drink.
Um yeah, and I got my hair done. It was really pretty.
Nice.
It was like, did you like how it was done?
Yeah, it was
It was
beautiful.
like curls, like
It was
old
super
Hollywood
beautiful.
style.
That's not something I could do. I can't
No,
curl your
I'm
hair
not
like
good at
that.
hair, unfortunately.
Beautiful. You did.
I'm good at makeup, not hair. So that's why we went and got it done. um, let's see.
After that,
And I already had my vows written, so I didn't have to do that. Yeah, so then we went to the church and we got ready more at the church. We DoorDashed some breakfast. We got smoothie bowls. I got
oh, that's what you did?
Yeah, Karma Juice
Oh,
Bar.
yeah.
I got smoothie bowls for all of them.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah, I didn't know
I
you did
got
breakfast.
I wanted something healthy and light because like I didn't want my stomach hurting
Yeah,
while
yeah,
we
yeah.
were.
That was a good idea.
And
We didn't eat breakfast.
I needed to. I was really hungry.
My best man and two of my groomsmen decided to take shots for breakfast, so that's
Oh my
what they
gosh.
had.
I
And
love the
just-
vast difference between like the men's party versus the women's. We were like, we want a healthy, light avocado egg toast breakfast. And then we want to get our makeup and our hair done. It was like just the difference.
And the guys are like, let's take shots.
I like got up nicely at 6 a.m., did my makeup all nice.
My best man looks at
and
me
then
and he's like, bro, you want to take shots before your wedding?
gosh. And here I am over here. I want to eat something light so I feel okay up
I
there.
didn't. I had nothing in my stomach.
That's a bad idea.
I had nothing in my stomach, but I felt like horrible.
See, I didn't feel horrible
I threw up
because I had
before
a healthy
on-
breakfast.
Well,
and
I had
not
just
shots.
thrown up. Threw up Taco Bell and tequila. That was
And
the
then you had
biggest
shots
thing
again.
And then they no, I didn't. I
Oh
didn't do
my
shots.
gosh.
They did.
And then we get to the church. I get my dress on,
You get your dress on.
and we get pictures.
Yeah, oh man, the pictures part, that was actually a lot of fun. I was just talking with the guys a lot, and they were hyping me up for the wedding and stuff. And the pictures part was one of my favorite parts, I think, getting ready for the pictures.
Yeah, and before I walked out, I was feeling really nervous. And Noah and the bridesmaids and who else? I don't remember everyone, but like
It was
they all
Michelle.
prayed over me, and they like they prayed that I wouldn't be nervous, and they just prayed over me. And and then I walked down the it was time for me to go out to walk down the aisle. And I remember feeling really, really nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really nervous.
Yeah.
There wasn't as like that many people, so it wasn't that
Yeah.
nerve-wracking.
So when I walked in, I was expecting like a huge crowd because we had invited like 100 people,
Hmm.
and there wasn't like anybody. There was barely anyone there. So
Yeah.
it wasn't as nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad,
Yeah.
thankfully.
Yeah. I'd say that's was the thing that I didn't like the most about our wedding was the amount of people. There was like no one there,
That's okay though.
barely.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's just frustrating because like we set up all these tables and like bought a bunch of cupcakes and like
Yeah.
so many people didn't show up.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
know.
yeah,
It was frustrating, but I
it's
mean,
okay.
it's like, the people who were there were meant to be there.
Yeah,
That's what I think. And the people who did come were lots of fun, and we had a lot of fun. We danced in the reception with all those people. They were great, and that was fun.
yeah.
So after
My
the
favorite decoration in the reception was the balloon arch. We had a balloon arch with like
yeah,
a light sign of the Haynes,
of our last
and we
name.
got photos there.
Yep, that was fun.
Mhm.
And then after the wedding, we took more pictures. We took a lot of pictures with our wedding party, and then we took a bunch without our wedding party after the wedding. Then we went in, we had food, we had our cake cups from Valhalla, and then the head bridesmaid. What do you call that again?
Maid of honor.
Maid of honor. Yeah, thank you. The maid of honor gave a speech for Winfrey. Well, for us.
Yeah.
But it was Winfrey's maid of honor, and then my best man also gave a speech. Those were very sweet.
Mhm.
They were extremely sweet. I cried a little bit, not gonna lie.
Oh, and my mom ordered a pizza that she wasn't supposed to.
She ordered a lot of pizzas that she wasn't supposed to, and put in the wrong address. She was confused why she
Why I
wasn't.
canceled the order.
Yeah, and then of course, um, she asked the wedding planner, like, I think we need more food, and the wedding planner said, no, it's okay. And she's like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's fine.
But
After
it's
that,
okay.
we had like an after party thing
We did
at
have
our
an after
house,
party.
and
That was fun.
everyone was really tired.
Yeah.
So
Not everyone came, but that's okay, because, like, everyone was
I was
exhausted, and
exhausted. I wanted to just go to bed.
they didn't drink enough of the leftover alcohol. And
Yeah, come on, guys. Come get some alcohol.
come
We
get
have too
some
much.
alcohol. And then,
We still have leftover alcohol from the after party.
we still have leftover soda from the after party, or from the wedding, too.
Yep.
We still have apple cider.
Yep.
Sparkling apple cider, although it is really good, so I'm not complaining.
We both made the mistake of not packing earlier. So we
Oh
had
boy.
okay, so we had to pack that night, and also like we had to leave our house a mess for the trip because we hadn't had time to like clean up everything
At
from the
all.
party,
At all.
and like we had to prep so much stuff because of our animals,
So much stuff.
and we didn't get any sleep that night.
Yep.
It was crazy. We didn't get any. I was so tired.
Yeah.
Um,
I was doing so much at once, and like anyone who knows me knows that's not a good idea because I'll
Nothing
forget
got
things.
done. I don't know if
Nothing really got
nothing even
done.
got done.
I did like half of maybe 30 or 40 things because I was never able to. I kept getting so overwhelmed by the fact that there's so much to do
I
and it was
know.
just me doing it.
I would have helped, but I was dead
Well, I
tired.
told her to go to bed
I
because she
couldn't.
was exhausted.
I just was
I slept
physically not
40
able to.
minutes. I needed like 20 hours, which was great by the way because so to this point I had 6 hours of sleep, another 40 minutes, and I would not sleep again for another
We didn't sleep again until we got to Hawaii, basically.
20 hours, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was
So we had to leave the day after our wedding, and we hadn't gotten any sleep.
yep.
We almost missed our flight to the to
From Tampa to San Francisco, which was our layover. We got there 45 we got to the airport 45 minutes before departure.
yeah.
If you
I
know
think
anything
a
about
lot of it
flying,
had to do with us not getting any sleep
yeah.
too.
If you know anything about flying, that's a bad idea. No, we're like, okay, so if we leave the house 2
Honestly,
hours
I would have known
before,
better, but I wasn't thinking about it.
yeah,
Like it
if
didn't process in my mind.
if we
That's when
had
you wanted to leave.
if we had left the
I
house,
probably would have known
yeah,
not to, but I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. But yeah.
yeah,
Um, yeah, we almost missed our flight. We had to skip the security line, basically.
they weren't happy about it, but we did it anyway.
No, we were in the line, and I was praying, like, God, how do we get through this line? Like, I want to, like, please make the line move faster so we don't miss our flight. And, like, instead of the line moving faster, this guy came up, and he was like, I got 5 minutes to my flight. Can I skip the line? And the dude had the same automated response that he had for us. It was, ask your fellow passenger. What was it?
Ask your fellow passengers if they're okay with it. I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
So he didn't ask everyone. He just asked the next person in line. He's like, "Can I just go?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So we followed him, and
Mhm.
he said, like, "Oh, great, now everyone's gonna do it." But we ignored him because we had like 7 minutes to get to the ticket counter, and so we get our stuff scanned, and luckily they didn't stop us. I dropped a ticket, so when we
Yeah, we start bolting from the security line after we get through
well, I
it.
didn't drop a ticket, so I
And
put the ticket. So
yeah.
I put the ticket on top of the bucket of all my stuff because it was in my pocket, and it had fallen off in the metal detector box. So I didn't notice till after. It was a layover
That's
ticket,
why you
so
put
it's
it in
fine.
your bag
That's why you put
next
it in your
time.
bag.
Yeah.
Hindsight.
But we were rushing.
So I grab all my stuff and I'm like looking at the tickets. I'm like, oh crap, I only have 3. So I ran back and I'm like asking them, like, I think I dropped a layover ticket. Like, have you seen it? And they're like, well, you can just print a new one at your destination. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. And then I run, and Winfrey's calling me like she's looking for me because like I suddenly disappeared. And I come running up behind her like, let's go, we gotta go. She's like, where'd you go? So we're running and we barely make it. We get scanned in. We run down the runway thing, we make it to the plane, and they're like about to close the doors, right?
Yeah.
So we get on the plane, we're finding our seats, and
It was crazy.
the plane is taxiing already. Like the plane is physically moving, and we like barely made our flight.
It was stressful.
It was extremely stressful,
And we were on like no sleep too.
and we were on no sleep, and we can't sleep on planes.
No.
So
I
it was
can't.
it was very, very, very
Uncomfortable.
no, not well, yes, uncomfortable, but very like stressful and very frustrating. But we made it. Thank God. Thank you, Jamie,
For driving
for
fast.
driving fast. Um so after that, we made it to San Francisco, got a text, hey, your plane's being worked on. Instead of a 1 hour layover, it's now an 8 hour layover. Have fun. So I'm dozing in and out of sleep. I'm not really sleeping, but I'm resting.
Yeah, me
If
too.
you've ever gotten that into that like sleep quote quote state where it's not really sleep, but it's restful enough to where your
Yeah,
body, you like trick your body into thinking you're sleeping. I got into that for a
me
little bit.
too.
I was aware of my surroundings, but I was also tricking my body into thinking I was sleeping. So it was weird. And we're laying on the floor for like 7 hours, and we get
I
on
was
our
just
flight.
like chilling with a coffee for a
Yeah.
while.
But because of like the time change, we still landed like on time. Anyway,
When we got to Hawaii, we were so tired. We didn't even want to do anything. We just wanted to go back to our. We wanted to go to our hotel room
which we did. We found it pretty easily. It was on the
and sleep.
32nd floor of the.
We ended up going to bed at
It was
like
an
8
Airbnb.
o'clock Hawaii time.
It was a beautiful clock or a beautiful place.
Yeah, the view was really cool.
No, we went to sleep. It we got there at like 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to bed at like 5:30 p.m.
No, because we got dinner first.
Oh yeah, what did we get?
Burger King.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm. We
Did
were craving Burger
yeah,
King.
no, I was craving Burger King. You
Yeah.
were like, "You want burgers again?" Okay.
No, actually, I wanted Burger King
Or
that
was that the
time.
time you
Yeah,
wanted
I
it?
wanted it.
It was at
Yeah.
the airport on
I
the way
usually
back
don't
that you
always
didn't.
want burger and
Oh, I
fries because I
wanted
get
it.
tired of it.
I
Because
always
he
wanted
always
burger.
wants that for
I
dinner.
want a burger and fries, baby. Especially from like Burger King or something. So
I
good.
love how like we're in Hawaii and we're like, let's get Burger King.
Something we get normally at home. Yeah. In like Japan and Korea,
we
we'll be
ended
like,
up
"Where's the
just
nearest Burger King?"
we ended up just going right to bed after dinner. We were so
We
tired.
slept that whole day.
No, we slept all night.
Well, the whole rest of the day and whole night.
It was like night by the time we went to bed. It was like
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so after that, we did.
In the morning, we wanted to go see Waikiki Beach.
Yeah, which is the famous beach. We went to there.
Beautiful beach.
Beautiful
Oh,
beach.
so beautiful.
Stopped by the restaurant Banan. Got the best.
Not a restaurant. It's
Well,
like
it was
a
like a. Yeah, I would.
cafe thing.
No, I
No.
would classify it as a beach shack.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a beachy shack.
So banan is a very popular thing in Hawaii. It's like
Banana ice
frozen banana ice cream.
cream. It's banana soft serve.
yeah,
That's dairy free.
so good. I got like a coffee one. And it was
The
really
first
good.
one I got, I don't even remember what I got.
You didn't get a soft serve. You just got like a smoothie one.
It's really good though.
You meant to get a soft serve. You just didn't know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't understand the menu.
We went again. I got
Yeah.
Waikiki lemonade though. That was the best lemonade. It was so good.
The second time we went, you did get a soft serve. You got the pina colada.
Did we go
one.
3 times?
Yep. We went 3 times.
Oh, we went every time we went to Waikiki
Yep.
Beach. That's right. The first time was so good.
That was what we were really tired the first day, so we kind of just chilled at the beach. Waikiki Beach is like one of the most beautiful beaches, right?
Yeah, I think it's the most popular in the world or something like
Really?
Yeah. Or maybe the US or something
It's
like that.
a beautiful beach in Honolulu.
Oh, yeah. And we stayed there for several
By the way,
hours.
we didn't mention we stayed on the island of Oahu, which
Yeah.
has Honolulu, the capital.
Uh,
And we stayed about
in Honolulu.
a 10-minute walk or so from Waikiki Beach.
Yeah.
We
No,
stayed
it
at
was
the
a
Monarch.
30-minute walk.
Huh?
It was a 30-minute walk.
Okay, 30-minute walk. Yeah.
Yeah. We stayed at the Waikiki Monarch Hotel on the 32nd floor. It was an Airbnb, renting out one of the hotel rooms.
Mhm.
It was beautiful views.
Yeah. There was a view of like the river. Is there a name for it?
Probably, but I don't know what it is. The river we stayed next to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Just put in the hotel and it'll pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a river.
Waikiki Monarch Hotel. I don't know. It was like a canal that people canoed through
Yeah,
by
it
the
was
Monarch.
cool.
Yeah.
Let me see. Aloy Canal.
Mm.
That's what it was. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's
Yeah,
how it
probably are.
is spelled or sounds phonetically. So, okay. So,
So Waikiki Beach is really beautiful too
you know,
because you can see Diamond Head from the beach.
Diamond Head Crater.
Yeah, and like the water is such a pretty color, and it's perfect weather too, like sunny but not too hot.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss it.
I know, honey.
It's like paradise. Um,
So after that, on Tuesday,
mhm.
we went to the aquarium.
The Waikiki
Yep,
Aquarium.
the
Yeah.
Waikiki Aquarium, which was really cool. It was small, but it was really cool.
It was a very cute
The only
aquarium.
thing
Yeah.
I disagree with is they had no lobsters. I disagree with that. They should have had
Aquariums
lobsters.
are so hated on. Like people are like, it's cooler if you go in the water and see them. It's like, yeah, do that too. But like, what's wrong with also going to the aquarium
We
as
always
well?
go to the aquarium because it's
Yeah.
freaking cool.
I don't know. I feel like the aquarium, like people, like, it's got this rep that it's just for little kids.
Yeah.
Like it's dumb.
I mean, you can take little kids, but that don't mean it's for
But
little
like
kids.
anyone, the aquarium is for all ages,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
And then after the aquarium, we had lunch at I don't really remember the name of the cafe, but it was a little cute beach cafe.
In like a beach park
Yeah,
near
it
Waikiki.
was like
It was close to Waikiki Beach.
it was like 5 minutes from the aquarium, so it was like really close. We just
Mhm.
walked there. It was really cute. They Winfrey got this pineapple smoothie that they served
Yeah.
in a pineapple.
Oh, that was the best smoothie I ever had.
That was
Yeah.
really good. Because I took a sip.
And we
of
got
course.
burgers that I didn't really like.
We got burgers
I
and a
didn't think they
quesadilla each.
Yeah.
And
The
the
quesadillas
was
were
really
good.
good.
But
The burger was so-so.
eh.
I think the burger was made out of
It
quinoa.
was like quinoa curry burger.
I mean
like
quinoa.
I don't like burgers like
Yeah,
that.
it wasn't as good as I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be. It was kind of mushy and yellow.
Yeah, it was mushy.
It was yellow.
Eh.
I remember that.
I
Oof.
just feel like I don't want like curry on a burger. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like
It was-
curry burger. Weird.
It's not what we were
I
expecting.
liked the quesadilla a lot though, and
Yeah.
the smoothie was delicious.
The fries were really good.
Oh,
too.
and the fries were really
fries were really good. There were these birds that were like trying to murder us, bro.
yeah.
Winfrey
No,
is-
you
got
kept
up.
feeding them.
Well,
you kept feeding
I
them.
gave them
So then
treats.
he was luring them in. So
Yeah.
one of them came in and tried to steal like my whole plate
Yeah.
because he was feeding them.
Yeah,
That's why.
they were
they were like, oh well, we can just take food then.
Yeah, they were scamps.
Yes.
They were adventurous rascals.
If you didn't know this, if you feed birds like that, they will get entitled and think they
Well,
can
they were
steal.
pigeons, so
They will think they can steal your.
there
whole...
was a pigeon with a limp, and it made me really sad because like that pigeon couldn't find any food, and I was trying to give that pigeon food, but all
He's
the other
sensitive
ones
to
were
animals.
unsensitive to animals.
Oh, you're sweet.
And then
That was a
Tuesday-
beautiful view too. We had like an ocean view while we were eating lunch, and it was
Did
so.
we do anything else Tuesday after lunch? Oh,
We were tired.
during lunch, there was this dude that had a one wheel that had a lawn chair strapped to the one wheel and was sitting on it and was just like zooming around.
I don't remember that.
I think you were in the bathroom.
Oh.
I think that's when you went to the bathroom.
Oh, we changed and then we went to the beach, didn't we? No, we hung out at the beach park. That's right.
Yeah, we just laid.
So
laid
the cafe was like in a beach
in
park.
a beach park.
So
yep.
we hung out in the park, which was like there's really cool beach parks in Hawaii where it's like
Oh,
half
and
park,
the,
half beach.
The seals. We saw monk seals
Yeah.
tanning on the beach.
Yeah.
And they had like tape around them.
I
so that
really liked like the
humans
beach
didn't
parks.
touch.
That was a very cool.
Yeah, those
like,
were cool.
You don't get that here. Like half park, half like beautiful Hawaiian beach.
No, you don't get that here.
Yeah.
Well, because,
It's not Hawaii.
well, I mean, there are beach parks that are just not
But it's
called
not the
beach parks.
same though.
Because, like,
There's something about Hawaiian beach parks
North
is
Strop.
beautiful. That's not the
That's a
same.
beach park.
I know, but it's really not the
It's
same.
not the same because it's not Hawaii.
Yeah. Anyway, after that we just hung out at the beach park. I went swimming. There was this little
I
kid
like
being
kind of
weird.
passed out a little bit
Yeah, he passed out under the in the beach park under the trees.
under the trees. What did you say?
There was this little girl being really weird and funny and like riding the waves, and she kept talking to me. She was like, "I'm having fun," and she was like wanting me to like play with her and like on the like ride the waves and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
And her mom came over and was like, "She's having a liking towards you,"
That's cute.
and I was like, or no, she was like, "Thank you for like playing with her," and I was like, "Yeah, no problem. She's cute."
I don't think I don't. I'm gonna learn stuff about this trip I didn't know
Oh, yeah, I
about.
didn't tell you about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess I
Already
didn't tell
good
you
with
about
kids,
that.
huh?
Huh?
Already good with kids, huh?
Oh my gosh. But she was really cute. She was like laughing because the waves kept moving her
Yeah,
around.
that's
And so I was
cute.
doing it too. I was like being funny with her.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. And her mom came over. She was like, "Thank you for like playing with her."
That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because I feel
so
like
I
most
think
people just ignore her. She's
yeah,
being annoying or something. But I thought it was
well, little
cute.
kid.
I thought it was cute though.
So that is the end of Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, yeah. Or no, Tuesday was the day we went. So we were like, excuse me, we were like, by the time we got home, it was like
After the beach
3.
park, we were really tired.
We
So
were
we just
tired.
went back.
No, we took a nap that day.
That's
That's our
right.
nap
We were
day.
tired, yeah.
And then after the nap, we're like, well, what else is there to do? So we found out pretty quickly
Mm.
that the day in Hawaii starts around 6 a.m. and ends around 5 p.m. There's not really
Right.
much to
So
do.
we planned on not sleeping in for most of the trip
Yeah, we plan
because
on getting up super
we
early
slept in for the first day.
the first 2 days because we didn't go to the aquarium till like noon.
That's right, yeah.
Because we were planning stuff Monday and
Yeah,
Tuesday,
the first
like,
2 days
for the
we
rest of the
slept
week.
in.
After that, we got up pretty early. But Tuesday we were like, what can we do? And so we decided to go down to the pool, and we were actually going to get in the pool. But then we found out there were hot tubs, so we just got in the hot
We
tubs
didn't even
instead.
swim in the pool.
We didn't even swim in the
No,
pool.
it was too cold.
Yeah, we tried to get, but once we went down there, we saw the hot tubs, and we're
We're
like,
like,
oh,
let's just
never
do
mind.
the hot tub.
We don't need the pool.
Yeah. Well, at that point, it was in the evening,
Yeah.
so we didn't want to get in the cold pool
Yeah.
because it was windy up there.
Yeah.
It was really windy.
Hmm.
And we wanted to just like chill, and it was a little
Well,
cold actually.
it was on top of the 5th floor.
Yeah,
so
well,
there
it was a little cold, so I
there
didn't want to
was-
go in the pool.
There was like this part of the hotel that jutted out from the rest of it. It was like over a parking garage type
Mhm.
thing. And on top of that, on the roof, out in the open, was like this pool, inset pool and hot tub area. There were 2 hot tubs up there. So it was windy because we were higher up. It
Yeah,
was
so I just
really
wanted to
windy.
go in the warm jacuzzi.
Yeah. It wasn't even that warm. It said like 101
Yeah.
degrees, but it felt
It was when you
colder.
first got in, but then you'd get used to
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, hot tubs. That's where we met our hot tubbing buddies.
Yeah. Shout out to our hot tubbing buddies. You
Hot
know who you
tubbing
are.
buddies.
Wednesday
Elsa and
we
Jackie.
did the Diamond Head hike, which is the Diamond Head crater that you see from Waikiki
Yeah.
Beach. That was really fun, but also
got up
really tiring.
Early. We started at
Yeah.
7:20.
So I think
So the reason I just want to say like the reason we did was it was supposed to like it looked like it was going to rain that day and we wanted to get ahead of it. And it was kind of sprinkling, but it was
perfect for a hike.
It was perfect
because it wasn't
weather.
too hot. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm glad it was overcast because we would have been like sweating so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was the hike was really interesting. It just kept like
Yeah.
going up.
Yeah, it was
It was
fun.
very uphill.
There, I think altogether, our friend told us that it was going to be 600 steps altogether, 300 up, 300 down. The staircase itself was 99.
It's
I think,
considered a big like an easy hike.
Yeah, that's
and I don't
considered an easy hike.
understand that because it's really not.
because it's got a path all the way up.
Yeah, but there's stairs, like a ton of stairs.
Yeah, but there's a path. There's a set path. Some hikes are just like, okay, get
Yeah.
point A, point B.
That's true. For me, it was not an easy hike, but it was fun.
It wasn't easy on the muscles, and we were
No.
tired. But like once I got going, I got stoked. It was actually a lot of fun.
Mhm.
That was one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts. Yeah, just the hike. I felt
You were
great.
complaining about that before. You were
Well,
like, I don't want
I
to
know.
get up
I don't
for
want to get up.
this.
I don't want to get
Because it
up.
was early. Yeah.
But once I got up
But
and
aren't
got
you
going,
glad we did it early because it wasn't so
yeah,
hot?
I got a Mountain Dew.
It wasn't so hot because we did it earlier,
Yeah,
too.
it was perfect.
It was the perfect timing.
And there wasn't too many people because it was earlier too. And
Exactly.
it was a lot of fun. I liked that one. I liked that.
That was
And
the
we
only
got,
hike we did because,
We got cute little keychains that says
yeah.
I hiked.
That was
what
the
does it
only,
say?
like, hike we did because we walked a lot for this trip to get everywhere.
We hiked Diamond Head. I got two that said
Yeah.
we because we and we're a cute couple. And there was a bunch of like Hello Kitty merch at the gift shop for the Diamond Head hike, which was funny because it makes
Yeah.
no sense.
There's other hiking spots in Hawaii or
Yeah.
Oahu, but we wanted to just do one because we were
Yeah.
already walking a ton.
Well, we were already doing a ton of stuff
I know.
too. Like
Yeah.
we basically ran out of time. We did the things that we wanted to do the most. We
and
did
we
one
were
hike,
walking
so
everywhere for everything.
everywhere.
So we were already hiking as it was.
Oh, yeah.
for everything.
So after
Um,
the hike, we went to this international mall center.
Yeah, that was cool.
Not the big one, not the famous big one. There was a smaller one.
It
Oh
was,
no,
there's
not the mall, the market. Went to the
International
market.
Marketplace.
Yeah, that's where
Mhm.
we went. International Marketplace, not the mall. The mall was the really, really big one, the largest in the U.S. But we didn't end up going there. We just went to the.
That would
the
have been
marketplace.
overwhelming for
That would have
me.
been overwhelming.
I think that would have given me a headache.
The marketplace was really cool.
I'm glad we went to the smaller one, honestly.
We went in this luggage store. 'Cause
Yeah, that I was thinking that too.
We wanted
We were looking at rolling backpacks.
yeah, we wanted a rolling backpack, and we're like, so what do you have for rolling backpacks? He's like, oh yeah.
No, wait, I wanna-
right this way.
I want to say, like, when we first walked in, our shoes were kind of wet.
Because it had been sprinkling.
Yes.
So-
So the guy was already. It was a very like Gucci, like rich, like entitled.
In other
people
words,
store.
the only rolling backpack they had was like $750, and he
Yes.
said he's sorry it's so cheap or something like that. Like it was
Oh
like
my gosh, I didn't like that store.
there was like,
like-
this pompous butler guy, and he was like
He was mopping the floor,
behind us.
And the look he gave us when we went in the store was like, "Are you kidding me? I got a mop over there now
Yeah.
too." Because like our
Basically,
shoes were wet.
You poor trash. Why are you in our store?
Yeah.
That's the look that's the vibe we got from him. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, like goodbye. I didn't think it was gonna be that expensive. Like
It was
dang.
that was just dumb. Who wants to even shop there? Like even if you have the money. It was basically like a fancy luggage store. Like that's all that was there.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else was at the mall? Oh, we went to dinner and
oh,
we
we got good ass burgers.
what was
Those
that
burgers were
place
good.
called?
I don't remember. Firecracker or something like that.
Fire something.
Fire. It was definitely fire something. And then I got new shoes. Too. I got new shoes at the mall. There was this
Wait, I was gonna say to talk about what we got for dinner.
Go ahead.
We got really good burgers and like garlic fries.
Which was just fries with
Oh, it
garlic
was
on it.
that was my favorite meal though. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Anyway,
Oh, and then that night we went home to the hotel at like 11 p.m. and I could not find the room key.
was that Oh, it was that day.
It was
yeah.
that day. I couldn't find the room key. And
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
oh crap! And Winfrey didn't have the other one, right? So I'm gonna tell you what happened. What happened was we left the key cards inside.
Yep.
After 10, security is not in their room, so you've got to go search the entire hotel to find them. It's stupid. And front desk closes at 8, so I couldn't use the front desk either. Right? So I'm like, oh crap.
But
I
we didn't
dropped
know
my
our
wallet.
keys were in the room too.
Yeah, we
we
didn't know
thought
the
we
keys were in the room.
lost our key.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, whatever, $40 fee to get it replaced, whatever. That's
We
fine.
didn't have to pay.
We were
a
gonna do
fee,
that.
but-
But we didn't actually lose it. They were in the room. But
Yeah.
I'm like, oh crap. So I'm going to run back to the mall because it was in walking distance. It took me like 10 minutes to run back. So I ran back to the mall was searching everywhere for the key card. I went in all the stores we
And
went
we
in
were already so
previously.
tired too.
We were already so
So like,
tired. And at some point, like half an hour in, I'm like getting frustrated. Winfrey's like sitting on the floor in front of our room, just waiting for me to get back. And I'm like, I'm freaking out. Like, God, what do I do? I start praying. Like, God, what do I do? And then I just like, I took a deep breath and I asked God to calm me and to like bring me down, and He did. And then I said, take away my thoughts and like my assumptions of what's going on. Just take away my voice in my head and allow me to listen to just yours. And then I said, like, where's the key card? And I felt him tell me go home or go back to the hotel. So I did, and I found security. The security was outside. So I just there was like a little phone to call him, so I called him, and they were at the front desk, so it was very convenient. She came down, she went up with me. I just told her that we locked the key cards in the room, which I didn't even know if that was true, but it
but at least
was.
one of them was in there though.
No, both of them were. But
No, I'm
at
saying,
least
but
one
we
of them,
but we
yeah.
thought at least one was
Yeah.
in there. That's what
And
we were
both were in
thinking.
there.
Yeah.
And I had just left it on the table. I remember because earlier when we had come in, my hands were full. So when I had opened the door, I just put the key card down instead of putting it back in my wallet like I had been doing.
Yeah.
After that, I just put it uh, in the front pocket of my wallet, and I just scanned the card through my wallet, so I didn't even have to take it out. So we never left it in the room again. That was the only time. But it was it was a very good and really good moment because I well
No, it wasn't.
in the sense of like me just calming down and relying on
Yeah.
God, and
But overall, it was stressful though.
it was stressful, but it was nice. Um, After that
It was nice
Thursday,
that they were in the room. The cart,
yeah.
the keys. Yeah.
So after that on Thursday we went to Waikiki Beach. Winfrey got super badly sunburned,
Yeah, I don't know why because
and we
I
went
put
to
on a lot
Banan
of
again.
sunscreen.
Um,
I still got sunburned. And we were under umbrella shade too.
Yep.
I think the problem was it washed off in the water.
shouldn't let it set.
Also,
Learned
I
our
should have.
lesson.
It was really sunny out. I should have just been wearing
Yeah.
a sun shirt.
After that, we went snorkeling with this company called Dive Oahu in the morning. That was the best. We went early too
Thursday
again.
was just the beach. We didn't do anything else.
Yeah, we just
that
did
was a
that.
chill day.
Or no, and then we played board games.
Right. We
got-
wanted a chill day.
So we
for
got board
Thursday.
games in the marketplace
Yeah.
that we played at.
Yeah.
We played Are You My Lobster? And
That
Life.
was cute.
That was cute.
I like that game.
We should play that again.
We should.
You should play it with Jamie.
Yeah.
I bet I'm his lobster.
Oh my gosh.
I'll cut that out.
Anyway.
So we went snorkeling in the morning with Dive Oahu. That was fun. That was my
AKA
favorite.
the better snorkeling.
AKA the only best snorkeling. It was amazing.
We went to
After
Turtle
that-
Canyon.
Yeah, they took us to Turtle Canyon and then another place where we also happened to see turtles. So we saw like lots
Yeah.
of turtles, fish. It was really cool.
So what Turtle Canyon is it's a cleaning spot for the turtles where the like fish come in and clean off the turtles. It's what do you call it? Mutualism, or I think it's mutualism. It's a mutualistic, or no?
What? Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. Mutualism is the ecological interaction between two or more species where each species has a net benefit. So the fish get a food source, and then the turtles get their shells cleaned. And that's a really cool spot because you get to see like a ton of turtles. We saw a lot of turtles. They were really cool. We weren't allowed to get too close to them though. It's illegal to touch them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is good.
And then after that,
We
went on
went
a
to
submarine adventure.
Yeah.
Where we almost missed it, but we made it just in time.
A lot of
And
things we almost missed.
we almost missed almost every
Because we
single
were
thing.
walking everywhere.
We were walking everywhere. But we made it. That's the important
Yeah.
thing. And we Ubered a lot. It actually wasn't that expensive in Hawaii. A
We
lot of
tried
the
to
trips
walk
were
where we
under
could, but
$10.
we were so exhausted at some
Yeah.
points where we just had to Uber.
Oh, I forgot the part where Monday, or Tuesday, we went to Best Buy and we got an Insta360
Oh,
camera.
yeah, that's not that relevant.
But it's relevant because we got a lot of cool pictures and videos with it.
Yeah.
Like maybe 6 or 8 hours.
I think that was Tuesday, before the aquarium.
Yeah, no, because we took it to Diamond Head. So it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep. We didn't take it to the aquarium, but we had it at the aquarium. We went from Best Buy to the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That was fun. And then
The submarine.
we saw this little ad of knockoff Pikachu with the power. That was fun. That was funny. And then the submarine was really cool. Winfrey got motion sick, but we only went like 107 feet, or
it was really
97
wavy
feet
at
under.
the top.
It was only 97
Before.
feet under.
Before we went down in the submarine, like it was so wavy, and I was feeling really motion sick.
But it was fun. I had a lot of fun. We got these cute plush turtles on the submarine or on the boat before we got to the submarine.
Yeah.
That was cool. After that, what did we do?
That was all we did that day.
Well, that was all we did that day.
I think. Did we not do anything else?
I think that was it. We wanted
We were just
like
tired the rest of the day.
no, because we knew Saturday would be freaking exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
Because Saturday was our busiest day. Because the shark tour, we did a shark tour, and it was originally scheduled for Thursday. We wanted to spread things out.
But because of the storm coming in.
Okay, so there was this hurricane that was going to be coming.
It completely
passing
missed.
by. It was always going to completely miss. But the choppy waters provided by the hurricane was enough to make the shark tour cancel that day.
Mm-hmm.
So we rescheduled to Saturday, which kind of sucked because we had a lot on Saturday. We had a sunset tour at 5 p.m., which was beautiful. We had they served alcohol drinks.
It was like a boat bar.
It was like a boat bar. It was so cool.
Really good drinks.
Almost dropped my glasses into the water. That was fun.
It was like cocktails and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. On a catamaran.
Then we did the shark tour that morning. It was all the way on the other side of the island, and we made it with 3 minutes to spare because the Uber driver
to be
dropped
clear,
us
we
off
did
at
the
wrong
sunset tour after.
Yeah, at
the
5
shark.
p.m. The shark tour was the first thing in the morning. We made it. That was cool. After that, we had lunch at this beet cafe. After
Vegan
that,
place.
it was a vegan place. It was the best burger I've ever had, and the only. That's it. I'm never gonna eat another burger that good again. Then we went to this small beach that was nearby with a secluded
It was a
little
beach
lagoon.
park.
It was cool.
What was it called?
They're all beach parks.
Kalawea Beach
we
Park.
think it was called Kalawea Beach Park, but we don't.
We're probably saying
remember.
it wrong.
And there
there
Uber
was like
driver.
a lagoon. Oh, okay.
The
you
Uber
go.
driver to get from the beach cafe to the lagoon beach park area.
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
She was like super confused.
Yes.
And English was not her first language.
She was
so
asking us for directions.
She was asking us for
Like,
directions, even
live
though
here?
Uber was telling her the directions.
Yeah.
We ordered it, and she was like 3 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, cool.
She took so long
She
to
took
get there.
over 45 minutes to get to us because she was confused. I think she stopped and like got lunch.
She
or
passed
something.
us.
And then she's like, she saw like the smoothies that
That
we
was
had.
the worst Uber driver we had, I think. She saw the smoothies.
Yeah, and she's like, "Do I have time to go in and get one?" I'm like,
She was then she asked us what we got to eat.
Yeah,
and
she's
then
like,
she
"That's
was like,
ooh, that sounds
"Ooh,
good."
Can I go in and get one? She's like wanting to stop
Yeah,
to eat.
she wanted to stop to eat, and I'm like, "No,
really?
no, you can't. Take us to our place, please." No, I told her like, well, it's probably gonna take them like 20 minutes to make. She's like, oh, I probably don't have time then. I'll do it later. I'm like, oh yes, thank you. Take
Yeah.
us to the beach that's a 10-minute drive away.
I
And she
know.
was asking me directions when the Uber map was like updating. I'm like,
And the thing is, when you're an Uber driver, you
follow
can
Uber.
just end your shift whenever you want. Like you don't like,
But she's taking shifts. She was taking shifts
and
and
like
then like,
wanting to eat at the same time to go eat
yeah.
somewhere. Like really.
And then we
Uh,
got dropped off, right? And then, it was fun. It was very packed. The bathrooms were horrible.
oh
Worst
yeah.
bathrooms I have ever seen in my entire life. They were really bad.
Yeah.
The guy's bathroom was absolutely nasty. There was pee all over the floor. There
Really.
was like hookers numbers all over the
Oh my
walls,
gosh.
and like it was bad. And all of the toilets just reeked of,
Oof.
I don't know, death. Is what it smelled like to me.
Did you go to the bathroom
No, I had to change, remember?
there? Oh.
So I changed into my bathing suit while we were there. I should have just,
I thought you had to go to the bathroom really bad because the burger.
I did. Oh, I guess I did
Did you
then.
go
Yeah,
there?
I guess I did. I
So
don't remember.
sorry.
It was bad. And then I ended up changing out of my bathing suit with a towel wrapped around me, back into my
That's what I
clothes.
did.
Over in the little secluded lagoon area.
We picked a cool spot. There was like
Yeah.
a tree to sit in, and then like
A little lagoon that was all to ourselves.
yeah.
Except for these like little kids that decided to start chucking rocks at each other. Not pebbles, rocks.
Yeah.
They were like trying to cut each other's head open. I don't know. And then they jumped into the lagoon and were like splashing around and we're like, all right,
Time to go.
time to go. We had to go anyway. And then we ordered an Uber. Took her
Took her
45 minutes.
So we realized out at the North Shore, it takes longer. The North Shore, right? It takes longer to get Ubers. Like it literally took an hour, right?
Yep.
So we were worried about being late to the Sunset Tour.
We
The
almost
boat
were,
ride
too.
thing. Yeah, because it took so long.
So we went. Oh, it took her 45 minutes because
The traffic
the
was
traffic was
terrible.
really bad. I think there was an accident or something. So she picks us up. We go. We start headed back. We make it in time.
She had to go to the bathroom too.
She had to go to the bathroom,
which isn't her fault, but like we were already.
She ended up
late.
driving faster than Uber thought, like she was gonna, I guess. And we shaved off like 5 or 6 minutes, so we ended up making it.
Yeah. We
and they
made
had
it with
us-
time to spare.
Yeah, we
too.
actually did. We made it with time to spare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great, honestly. After the Sunset Tour was really beautiful, they made us sign this waiver.
Wait,
The
we didn't
waiver had
explain the
nothing.
shark tour at all, like what we did, because that was really cool.
Okay, so back to the shark tour. We got on the boat.
I
They
was
took us out to
really
this-
scared.
They took us out to this like floating, open-topped cage. And it
Yeah.
had like sides and a bottom, and they had like bars on the inside of the cage, so we could put our hands and feet. That wasn't just sticking out the sides for the sharks to grab. That was cool.
I don't think they would have
We're-
anyway.
We were only. It was an hour altogether. 10 minutes to boat out to the cage. 40 minutes in. 10 minutes.
It was
to boat
very
back.
much not intimidating looking sharks. They were just little like Galapagos.
Yeah, they were
sharks.
only like 8-footers.
Yeah. But they were very beautiful
But they
to
were
see.
very
It was like a
beautiful.
school of them.
Yeah,
out
and there
in
was
the
a bunch of fish
Deep,
too.
deep water. Like water you couldn't see the bottom. Like
Yeah.
super deep water. Scary.
Scary for someone.
I
who
think
can't
the
swim.
deepness of the water was scarier than the sharks, if anything.
Yeah.
The fact that we were in a cage made me feel safe too.
Yeah.
And there was this guy that was like leaning on the side, kind of, and the
This larger man that was leaning on the side.
yes, and the guy leading the tour was like, "Don't do that! Like a shark could swim in."
Yeah, because he was leaning on the side to the point where it was like dipping.
Yeah,
in
that guy was annoying me
under.
because he kept doing that,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, that can happen." But yeah, we were safe though. It was all good. Anyway, I gotta pee really quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just spacing out. I'm tired.
I know, almost done.
This is gonna be our longest episode, man. That's a lot of freaking bars. How many bars? Okay, so if 80 is 3 minutes. 1800 divided by 80 is 22. So then that multiplied by 3. 67 minutes. So we're about an hour and 8 minutes in and we're not even done. Woohoo!
You could have just like paused it.
Oh, I could have, couldn't I?
Yep.
Oops. Oh well.
Alright.
So we're already at about an hour, 10 minutes.
Really?
This
Okay.
is going to be our longest episode. It's going to be like an hour and a half
No.
podcast. Oh, yeah, way.
Well, we're gonna cut some of it out though.
Even so, even if I cut like 10 minutes
Alright, well
out.
then let's like finish up here. Okay.
Well, no, since we've gone into deep detail about stuff, I want to
Alright.
because it's not going to, I don't want to like
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. And like
Alright.
the bus tour is going to take us forever.
Alright.
Okay.
So Sunday we did snorkeling.
Wait. So the sunset tour, because we had to go back for the shark tour. Now, the
okay.
sunset tour, just real quick, we got there, we signed this waiver that they didn't tell us what was on the waiver. They're just like, sign here. Like, okay.
I have a feeling there was a waiver because it was a boat bar.
Yeah. If you get drunk and fall in the water, not our fault.
Yeah, which is understandable.
It was really cool. It was a catamaran.
Just basically like you're at your own risk there. Like don't be dumb.
It was really cool. I gave them a good review.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Mm.
There were only like two.
Yeah, I liked
Dive
that.
Oahu. I gave them really
I
good
liked
review.
the boat, the
They were
sunset
really cool.
boat thing. That was
A lot of
nice.
the people were like, tip your people because they only work for tips. Like the last
That's crazy.
snorkeling adventure we did the next day.
Oh,
on
I
Sunday,
hated that. We hated that. That was
they
our
were
least
literally
favorite.
like, these guys are volunteers. We don't pay them, but you can pay them in tips. What? You don't pay them?
Yeah. That snorkeling thing was interesting. It was with a different company. And
we should have done the same company. I thought it was the same company.
very like overpacked.
Yeah.
So it was the
Unfortunately.
same place, Turtle Canyon, just a different like.
Just a different company.
Yeah.
And it was like with a lot of
So-
people. So originally we went.
Explain like let's explain our frustrations.
So
of, like,
originally-
being in the water there.
Originally, when we went with Dive Oahu, there were only 2 other people. So
That
there were
was
4 of us
nice,
all together.
yeah.
That was nice. And I have to mention, the other 2 went diving and we went snorkeling. So technically, it felt like we were the only 2 people out there, which was
Yeah.
amazing. It was awesome. The second time, the boat was filled at max capacity of 80 passengers.
Was it really 80
Yeah,
people?
so
Oh,
we went with
gosh.
80 different people, which was
It was
wonderful,
yeah.
really wonderful.
I was so annoyed.
We literally had to squeeze together.
Yeah. Being in the water
And
was
then, like,
so
I almost
annoying.
ran into the boat blades a couple times because the water was, like,
So,
pushing me in.
I couldn't even
And I
enjoy
can't
it.
swim, so.
because the whole time I'm worried about kicking people or being kicked
I was used as a
and
kickoff point a lot
from little kids.
from men too.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't enjoy like seeing the turtles because there was just too many people. Like I couldn't
Well, as soon
I
as the
had to pay
turtle
attention
appeared,
to where I was like the whole
yeah,
time.
as
Yeah.
soon as the turtle appeared, people swarmed.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even want to go in there. Like I've seen turtles. The other time it was like we could see turtles. Like there was no people out there because we went so early
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
morning.
nice.
This was 10:30 a.m. So
I'm glad
everybody
we
and their
got
grandmother was up.
I'm glad we like did two because like we were only going to do the Sunday one. I'm glad we like did the Dive Oahu one too. Cuz at least we got like a good snorkeling one.
Yeah,
And remember we were just going to do the Sunday one.
I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
So
that all we did
after
that day?
yeah Sunday no Kualoa Ranch was also Sunday.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
went,
yeah.
which was another side of the island. So it was like a 45-minute drive. So after the snorkeling adventure, we went back to the apartment. We ate lunch
Yeah, we wanted
at
to
the apartment.
change too.
We wanted to change out of our wet clothes, and then
Yeah, which was a
we.
good idea.
It was a really good idea. Um, and then we went out to Kualoa Ranch.
Yeah,
After,
so oh, okay. Do you want to say what that was? The
yeah,
ranch?
I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna say after that. I was gonna say
Oh.
like after eating lunch, we
Oh,
ordered.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
So
Go
after
ahead.
we eating lunch, we ordered an Uber, which was very
Yeah, and
quick.
that drive was very scenic and
Yeah, he
beautiful.
took us on a different route than Uber was taking us.
H3, I think.
H3, which is
Yeah.
Highway 3. It's the scenic route, and it was very
So
beautiful.
H3 up to Kuala Ranch is a beautiful scenic route of like Jurassic Valley, like up to Jurassic Valley.
So,
Super beautiful.
Kualoa Ranch has been the site of many movies and TV shows.
He was like the Uber driver was like giving us like a narration of it
Yeah, he
too.
was like giving us a little
That was the best
tour.
Uber drive
Yeah, that
ever.
was. I tipped him well. I think I
Yeah.
gave him like $30.
Yeah, that was
Like
like
I tipped him
nice.
really well because he was the nicest. He was like super
That was the best Uber drive.
respectable, and
Yeah.
like he was really
Sometimes
nice.
like Uber drivers like are jerks, but
So tips is like I will tip you when you have gone above and beyond what I expect you to do. I expected him to take us to the place we wanted to go.
mhm.
He instead
Right,
took
I don't
us.
like modern tip culture
Yeah.
where it's like forced.
Instead, he took us on a different route because he wanted to show us the scenic route instead, and it was so much more beautiful. Yeah, it was so beautiful. We took lots
What
of
are those
pictures.
mountains? Like what do you call them?
Mountains.
Valleys, fountains.
We were in the valley. Valley is the area between
Yeah.
mountains and hills. So we were in
So
the
if you ever
valley.
seen like Kong and like Jurassic World, Jurassic Park,
Hmm.
that's where that stuff was filmed
In
in
Kualoa
Kuala Ranch.
at Kualoa Ranch. There's this
Yeah.
big area inside.
Lots of things were filmed there,
Lots
movies
of
and
things.
TV
50
shows.
First Dates was filmed
Yeah.
there, which is a big Adam Sandler movie, which we watched while we were in Hawaii. That was
Yeah,
fun.
we watched while we were in Hawaii that night actually after the ranch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse too.
Yeah,
Winfrey had
that
never
was
seen
like
that.
before though.
We're gonna watch Across the Spider-Verse later, but yeah. So and then after that or during that, you wanna talk about that?
What, the
Like
ranch?
so we did.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of tours, and then
We did the Hollywood movie sites
yeah,
tour.
which in my opinion was the coolest out of all
Yeah.
of them.
I think that was
You
really,
want to
really
talk
cool.
about that one?
You go ahead.
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait. So the movie sites tour. It was a lot of
Yeah, they turned a war bunker thing. Wasn't that a war bunker?
Mhm.
Into like a movie site.
So this was this ranch. Its history is like during the wars. This was a military area,
Mhm.
and there were a bunch of military bunkers, and up on this like hilly mountain, there was a war bunker that they turned into, what is it? Uh,
I don't even know how to describe it. It was just a
I know
movie
how to
site
describe it. I
tour.
just forget the exhibit. They turn it into exhibit,
Exhibit, yeah.
and they've got enough food to feed like
Almost
hundreds
like
of
a
people.
museum type of
Yeah,
thing.
and they've
With
got
like
enough food up in one of the rooms to feed like several hundred
it
people
was like
for
a
like a
movie
month.
museum. That's how I
Yep,
would describe
a
it.
movie museum. Yep, and they had like a car from Jurassic Park, from the movie on display
That
and
was
up there,
cool.
and then
We wanted
some
to get a picture, but we
dinosaurs
didn't have
and
time because they were like, "We gotta go."
okay.
So,
Well, I wanted a picture,
well, I
but
had already gotten on the
Winfrey had
bus,
already gotten on the
and I didn't
bus
know you wanted a
because
picture.
I didn't like I thought she would just naturally want one, so I didn't say anything.
No,
But no, it's okay. It's just like I
it's
said, it was
okay.
just a car.
I couldn't get off the bus
I got a
after.
picture of the car,
Yeah,
just not us
after I
in the
was
car.
already on, there was no way I was getting off because everyone was coming in. The tour after that, they just took us around the ranch basically. There was like this cool area with like the Jurassic Park sign
hmm
and like
They had actual props from the
yeah, it was like
Kong movie,
props. Thank you.
and
That's
mhm. And they were
yeah.
made of fiberglass and styrofoam or something like that. But they were
Mhm.
still like put together from the making the movie, and like they just leave them there, and they're coated in probably resin, to keep them hardened, and safe from weather. They're starting to deteriorate, but they
Mm.
asked us not to touch them, but we could go around them. I took a picture with a lot of them, and like there was this like gorilla monkey guy, like statue. I took a picture with, and
It was basically a movie site slash ranch. Like there was animals there
yeah, there
too,
were like
like
cows
horses.
everywhere, and there was a footprint from Godzilla,
Oh, that was cool.
that they had to fill in. Originally, they were going to keep it, but they had to fill it in because a cow fell in it and died. So they had to fill it in for the safety of the cows. They thought the cows would just naturally know not to fall into a ditch, but apparently that's not the case. So they
Yeah.
had to fill it in. But we saw the outline of it, which was cool. And there was another footprint up on a hill that the cows couldn't get to that we saw, so it was cool. So yeah, that's basically the gist
That
of
was really cool.
that
I'm
was the
glad
gist
we
of the
went there. It
tour.
was
Yeah,
beautiful.
it was. It
Because
was
it was
fun.
like a different vibe than just like the beach
That
and
was
snorkeling.
the gist of the tour. It was basically
Because
a
you
bunch of
get to
that.
see a different side of Hawaii that isn't just beach.
Yeah,
Because there's more to Hawaii than that. There's like the valleys and
mountain.
beautiful, yeah.
And then after that, we got back and basically everything was closing because that was like one of the last tours.
We had a hard time getting an Uber back, by the way. We had to,
We went to the
like,
gift shop first, and then at the gift shop we got like these cool like Jurassic Valley hoodies, which I can't wait
mhm.
till it cools down so we can wear them. I'm
I
so
know. I want to be
excited.
able to wear those. And the Hawaii
They say
hoodies, too.
Jurassic Valley
We
instead
got
of
matching
Jurassic Park.
hoodies.
We got a couple matching hoodies.
Yeah.
But at there, and then we got, or no, that wasn't until later. And then we got the little penguin dude from 51st Dates.
Mm.
That was cute. And like we got hard candies. We got lychee candies and
That was like at the gas station. Like,
no, I got that at Coolo Ranch.
oh,
I got the hard candies.
you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were good. They're still good. I'm still eating them.
I didn't know that's where we got
Yeah.
them. Oh, I thought we got it at like 7-Eleven. Oh.
No, those I didn't get at 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Those I got at the ranch because they were like
Anyway,
specialty.
leaving the ranch was hard. It was really hard to get an Uber.
Because it was so like far out
It's
in the middle
only
of nowhere.
easy to get an Uber in Waikiki.
We
Like,
ordered one and it took the money from our account and we waited for almost an hour for one to actually accept.
I was
like,
starting to get worried too.
I think like 3 or 4 at this point had come by, had like it had been offered to them and they declined it because we
Yeah.
were so far away.
Yeah.
And then finally someone accepted. And there were also like another couple that was
At
waiting
that
for an
point, we're
Uber.
like, should we start walking back?
I know.
Like, what do we do?
At this point, I had been downloading like other rideshare apps
Yeah.
like Lyft.
There was no way of walking back. It was so far.
Yeah.
I don't think you can because there's a highway.
Yeah,
and
there's a
stuff.
highway. We wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah.
But eventually somebody accepted, took us back. I tipped them pretty decently. I actually tipped almost all the Uber drivers decently, $5-10.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that needed to drive. Like, oh no, I only gave him $5 because that was the earphones didn't listen to us at all in his own world, silent
I mean, I
ass
understand
car
that.
ride.
Whatever. He didn't take us on the scenic route. I didn't
No,
like.
but he didn't take us on the
Yeah.
scenic route. He just
I
took us on
didn't
the
want to ask
fastest.
him either because he wasn't
Yeah.
even talking to us.
Yeah. After the crazy Uber drive, I think that was like thank you. I think that was the end of that day after the rant.
Yeah. Because by the time we got back, it was like evening.
So we just rested and relaxed that day. I think we just pretty much
No, when we got back, it was like evening, so we just
movie
got.
night. That's what we did. We
Oh
watched 50
yeah,
First
we had a
Dates.
movie night.
And
We
then-
watched 50 First Dates and had dinner.
And
We had
Spider-Man
burgers for
Into the
dinner.
Spider-Verse.
That was before
No, we watched 2 movies that day. It was Sunday. We
Journey
wanted to
to
relax.
the Secret Island.
That's what we watched.
We watched
That's
Spider-Verse way before, like
That's right.
beginning of our trip.
Yeah, that's right. Because Journey to the Secret Island was also filmed.
We wanted to do a Kooula Ranch movie night.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We were like hyped up. from it.
Yeah.
And then Monday. So this is a funny story. This wasn't our fault. This was the actual helicopter tour's fault.
I was so scared to do the helicopter.
Mm.
I was so scared.
So, but it was actually a lot of
It
fun.
was really cool.
It was like, I think that was almost.
So
my
originally
favorite.
we were gonna do doors on, but we ended up deciding to do doors off because
which was really cool.
I'm glad
it wouldn't
we
have been
made
the
that.
same.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the
Well,
same.
I was looking online at like reviews, and they're like, "You got to do doors off. You're gonna regret doors on.
Yeah.
Like it's so much better."
We would have regretted doors.
Yeah,
on.
we would
It
have.
was so amazing. So I scheduled it for Monday at noon. They thought it was a month in advance.
Yeah.
So they had scheduled it in the system for.
We're like, we're not gonna be here in a month.
And I'm like, yeah, no, we have today. They're like, oh shoot, okay, sorry for the inconvenience. So they pushed it to like 3 or 2 p.m. I think. So we had to change our massage time again.
No, we didn't have to change it. We made it work.
Oh yeah, we made it work.
It actually
we
worked
just waited.
perfectly.
We made it to the massage like
It was
1 minute
perfect.
past. It was perfect timing. And then so the helicopter, and then they gave us a $80 video of the whole helicopter tour for free.
Shh.
Hey, bud.
He's gonna be known.
It's okay. If he's meowing, I'll just cut that part out.
Yeah. That was the helicopter tour was incredible.
So
It's
cool.
if I felt like I was in a real life version of like Wii Sports Resort,
Yeah.
like the plane thingy. Yeah.
Yep. That was really cool.
Taking off, I was so scared. I had my eyes closed while we were taking off. And then I have opened them.
It was like super
and I was
smooth.
like, whoa.
The pilot dude was super
It was
smooth.
really smooth.
You couldn't even tell. Like, when
so
we were
taking
landing,
off and landing was very
so
smooth.
smooth. But you
Yeah.
couldn't tell. There was like no sudden jolt as we hit the ground.
also
it was just a feather,
I think
bro.
helicopters are just different than how airplanes are.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
He did a really good job. And we saw a shark, like a tiger shark from there.
From the
and
helicopter.
the pilot dude said he's only seen like 2 others. It's like really rare to see him.
And my favorite, we flew over the ranch, and that was so
Yeah,
pretty.
because we saw the inside of it and the above
Yeah.
of it. That was
So
cool.
beautiful to fly over that. And like we saw like a waterfall too.
And then
Yeah.
after that, we just we had the massage, which so it was overpriced. We'll just say that it was overpriced, and they kept adding things on. Like in the middle of the massage, they're like, "You want hot stones? Yes, $10.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you." And they
It
kept
was
saying,
weird
"Okay,
vibes
thank you."
too.
And then so the one lady got on my back and was like walking on it. And I'm gonna be honest. It was kind of a little weird, but I have never been so relaxed in my life.
It was actually really nice.
I felt like I was part of the bed I was on.
Yeah, it was relaxing. It was a couples massage.
It was a couple's massage.
Yeah, I don't think we mentioned.
No
that.
happy ending. No
But
happy
yeah, we wanted to
endings.
do a couples massage while we were there, so to be like romantic. It was nice. There. I feel like they just cared about the money though.
Yeah.
They were just in it for the money part.
And it was super confusing because at the end there was no register and they just stared at me smiling and I'm like, okay, how do I pay? So I want to mention also everything else that I had previously booked, I had to pay in advance. I had to pay online when I booked it. So in my mind, I'm like, I've booked so much. I'm so tired. I'm pretty sure I already paid for this, but I wasn't sure. Looking back, I actually did look back at it. I didn't pay
Yeah,
in advance.
I know.
There was no option to.
Well,
So I
usually
thought I
for
had paid in
massage
advance.
places you don't, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So I didn't pay in advance, obviously. So they're waiting for me to pay. And I'm like, they're not asking for me to pay. There's no register. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna go then, I guess. Bye. And they're like, are you gonna pay? And I'm like, yes, thank you. Yes, I want to pay,
They
please.
were like acting like they thought we weren't gonna pay or
I know.
something. It was
They're like,
annoying.
they thought we were gonna run or something. I don't know.
I feel like some people try to because they
Probably.
overcharge so
Yeah.
much.
Um, and then after that, we just went to Waikiki Beach again to see the sunset one last
Yeah.
time.
We
That was
wanted
really
to go
fun.
to the Waikiki beach one more time.
Just one more
So we
time.
did like an evening beach.
Yep.
Well, we saw the sunset like at the beach too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was like an evening beach thing.
Breathe through your nose.
Why?
Breathe out. Do it again. Again. Better. Speak.
Hello.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of like just breathing noise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, just
Oh.
now. Just now.
Okay.
It's fine. You're good now. Gotta find that.
Yeah,
spot.
and then the next day, Tuesday, which was our last day, we did a circle tour.
So this was actually Winfrey's idea. So
Yeah.
it was a really good idea. It was the idea
It was
of
just
like
bad timing. We should have done it right before our flight.
no,
Or the day before our flight, basically.
this was the day before our flight.
Yeah.
We left Wednesday.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done
Oh
it the day
yeah, I thought
before.
you said we should have. Yeah, no. What we should have done is switch the helicopter and the bus tour.
Yeah.
We should have done the bus tour Monday because the helicopter tour is only like 45
I know.
minutes.
It's
That would've
fine.
been- but it's okay.
We didn't plan anything. That's the thing.
We should have
Like
planned
before
it
the
in
trip.
advance.
We were
yeah.
planning it while we were there.
But
basically.
in our defense, we were so busy planning
our wedding, yeah.
wedding and the reception and
It ended
the
up
bachelor
working out
bachelorette
fine.
parties. It was fine. And the after party. So, Tuesday the bus tour was really cool. The idea was we would do things throughout the week and a half we were there, all around the island, and then at the end we just take this massive bus tour,
To
circle
see
tour,
like the whole
to see
not
everything.
the whole island, but a
as an
big
overall.
majority of the island.
So like
Yeah.
a climax of the trip.
That way we got to see things we missed
Yeah.
before. Like that we may not have been able to like if we hadn't have done this tour, we wouldn't have been able to like see certain things like the Dole plantation.
That was cool.
I'm so glad we did the circle tour. It was a
So
great idea.
and it worked out. I liked these stops at this so we booked a circle tour for Tuesday, and apparently we were the only one that booked through them, so we had to go with their sister company, which was fine. I ended up liking this one better. It actually worked out perfectly because the one we originally signed up for was going to stop at Kualoa Ranch, and we had already been there. So what's the point? This
No,
one
it stopped.
instead
Oh, it was gonna stop there.
originally was gonna. This one stopped at Dole instead.
Yeah.
So that was perfect.
Uh-huh.
So the first place we stopped was this really windy lookout point. It was just super windy, super. I felt like it was gonna.
It was like a lookout point, and we got to like see the
It
mountains.
was super windy. It
and-
was cool.
Yeah.
We got to see mountains. Yeah,
It was
like a
really windy.
beautiful view. It was to the point where like, if I was wearing a parachute, I would have been gone.
Really?
It would have taken me up. Yeah, that was strong wind. It was probably like 50-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Mhm.
After that, we got on the trip, and the whole time the bus driver's like talking through the intercom,
He was
telling
weird
us
too.
he was weird. He wanted tips, and whoever didn't tip him, he was like rude to. Anyway,
Whoever didn't tip him was dead to him,
yeah,
basically.
basically. And then we after that, he's talking the whole time, like explaining things to us, um, basically to her. And then we stopped at a Buddha temple, which was very beautiful.
I was wearing a Jesus shirt too.
She was wearing Jesus shirt that says Jesus beat death,
No, Jesus beat the devil.
or Jesus beat the devil right across the front.
I didn't mean to wear. I didn't do that on purpose. I
And
didn't
the
know we were
people-
going to a temple.
The people that like take care of the Buddhist temple was like looking at her like,
Yep. I don't care.
But I have a picture of her in front of Buddha wearing Jesus saves or Jesus beat the devil, which is like hilarious.
Yeah.
There was a lot of koi fish. There was probably like 1,000 koi fish.
It was a really pretty temple.
And it was very beautiful. The architecture.
That was my favorite
absolutely
gift shop too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
I know we got
I
cute
wish
chopsticks.
I
and
wish I
stuff.
had gotten a little bit more now.
Huh?
I love little glass figurines.
I know. But like we
I
only
got
had-
this paper crane ceramic figurine, which is like so beautiful because I used to make them when I was little, and it's like symbolic to me.
I wanted to get
now we made
those
'em for-
koi stuffed animals. We didn't have any room in our bags for those.
The koi stuffies were so cute.
I know, but like I
Get them from Amazon.
It's not the same. though.
I know. We didn't have enough room for what we had. If we
I
had gotten
know.
those, like we would have had to get rid of some.
Probably.
What else?
After the Buddha temple, we went to lunch.
Yep.
It says
at
right
the
here.
Shrimp.
You wrote
Oh,
it
I was
down.
trying to think of like what else in the gift shop.
Oh.
We got these cute little Japanese cat chopsticks.
Mhm.
So cute.
I love those.
And, I got a couple cute charms for my bathroom, like little fishies, Japanese fish, Japanese koi. And then we went to the shrimp place. It smelled pretty
it
bad.
smelled bad.
And all the metal hinges and screws everywhere was like ruined.
It
because of the
smelled
salt.
like bathroom.
It did. It smelled really
Yeah.
bad. But the shrimp was amazing. It
Yes.
tasted
I think
so
it's just
good.
because the bathroom was right there and we were
Yeah.
just smelling the bathroom.
But it was so good.
It just was badly placed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
then
really was.
after shrimp, we went. We stopped outside of Chinaman Hat, which is just this little island off the coast of Hawaii
Yeah.
near Kualoa Ranch.
Which you can go out to, but we didn't end up doing
But we
that.
didn't do that yet.
I kind of wish we did. That would have been cool. But
It
it's
would've been.
okay.
It's okay. There were a couple things I wish. I kind of wish we had gone to the war monument. I think that would have been cool.
The Pearl Harbor?
Yeah,
It's okay.
but it's okay. I know, like it
I
makes you.
didn't.
Sad.
I don't like war stuff.
It makes me sad too, but I. Like
I
looking
didn't
at
want
it.
to do that.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Then we went to this farmer's market where we got these freaking amazing Filipino brown sugar coated bananas,
Those were so
fried
good.
bananas. They were so good. We also got some fresh watermelon
No,
and dragon
pineapple and
Pineapple
dragon,
and
which we
dragon.
didn't end up even finishing.
We got pineapple,
We had to throw it away.
and then we went to Dole,
I know. Well, we
So
didn't
funny.
know we were going to Dole.
and then
I guess did we know? I don't know.
yeah, we did, because we had a map
Yeah.
that we wish we kept. And then, so the order of these were not too terribly like certain. I don't remember the exact order.
Yeah.
Winfrey don't either.
We might have mixed a couple.
We
of
might
them
have
up.
mixed a couple things up, but we went to all of
But
these
for the
places.
most part, this is
It's in between Chinaman Hat and the ending Dole Plantation. We're not sure of the order of the last three, but
It's okay.
We stopped at this waterfall hike.
Do you remember the name of that? The waterfall hike area?
Can you look it up?
Oh, Waimea.
Waimea. Yep, it was another crater. It was beautiful.
It was like a park.
So we walked
thing.
for 45 minutes to get to this
It was beautiful though.
this waterfall where you could swim if you wanted. You had to wear a life jacket, but the water was nasty and we didn't bring our bathing
We didn't
suits.
feel like swimming
We
anyway.
didn't feel like swimming.
We were tired.
Yeah.
So we had to
But it was
hike
beautiful.
to the waterfall, which
Then
we
we
didn't
had to
know.
hike back.
We were already exhausted, and we
Yeah.
didn't know we were gonna have to like hike to the waterfall.
And then after
Yeah.
the hike, another thing that we did was this macadamia nut place, which was locally grown and like they spiced them all there. I got like caramel flavored
Yeah.
macadamia nuts, which are bomb. They
And
had
then I
like
got coffee
9 or 10. She
ones.
got coffee flavored ones, which are really good
And we
too.
also got pineapple gummies.
Yep. Juicy pineapple gummies. They had like juice inside
I
of
ate
them.
those as a plain snack.
Me too.
I ate
I
like
had
all
so
I had
many.
all of
Me
them.
too.
We ate all of the gummy candies. There weren't that
So
many.
good.
There was only like it wasn't even that many.
What else? And then we tried macadamia nut coffee, which
Mm,
was really good too. Didn't get any, but it
no.
was really good.
I think
Ooh.
that's all we got.
Oh, and those cute little seashell turtles. Winfrey thinks they're dumb, but I
Where
think
did we
they're
get those?
cute. The macadamia nut place.
Oh. Okay.
And then
No, I don't think they're dumb. They're fine.
Dole Plantation.
Yeah,
That was my favorite place on the bus tour for sure. Dole Plantation was Pineapple City. I got this cute
I think
shirt.
my favorite place was the waterfall hike.
Yeah,
That was
that was
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
There's this it was Pineapple City. There was this cute
That
shirt
was
that I
really
got that
cool.
says Jurassic Pineapple, and it's got a pineapple with sunglasses on it. I should have gotten a bigger one.
They had like Dole pineapple whip.
It was so good. It was kind of like banana with the banana soft serve, but
Yeah,
it was
but
like pineapple soft serve.
And they put like fresh pineapple on top. Let me just say the pineapple from Hawaii is like superior.
So good.
So sweet.
Um.
Pineapple from the Dole farm
Oh, and we
in
got
Hawaii is amazing.
Dale. Dale the pineapple.
Oh yeah.
That was cute. And then I got like a Volkswagen Bus Dole Plantation shirt, which is my favorite shirt
Mm.
from Hawaii at least. And then after that, the bus took us home. We didn't tip, so he stared at us on our way out, and
Well, he
that
was
was our
asking for
last.
cash tips, and
Well,
we
he was
didn't
asking
have
for
cash
cash
on
tips, yeah.
us.
We didn't even have cash. Like I probably
I
would have
don't
given him
like
something,
I
but
don't like
yeah,
the tipping culture where
I
it's
don't like
like
where like you're expected to pay their wages in your tip.
I know. And it's like if you don't tip, you're just a butthead.
Yeah. And then after that, that was it.
Right.
That we went back to the hotel. We packed up that night, which was exhausting, tiring, and hard. We cleaned
Really?
up.
It wasn't that bad.
It took me like forever to pack that bag, and it was like
For me, packing wasn't that
it was
bad.
overweight too.
Well, you had your stuff like all over the place, so it took you a lot longer. It
Well,
took me not very long to pack.
my suitcase was 2 pounds over. And she said, "I'm gonna let you slide this time, but next time, like
Yeah, you need to
not."
bring less next time, honey. Because the problem is we like
I
shopped a
brought too
lot.
much. I didn't even use.
We
everything I
shopped
brought.
a lot.
Yeah, I brought too
But
much.
the thing is, when you go on a trip, like you're gonna
So
go shopping usually.
so it's because
So
I didn't have time to pack. I'm an
yeah.
overpacker, and I need to pack like a week or two in advance
Okay.
so that I
Yeah.
can unpack and take away a bunch of stuff. So it gets smaller and smaller every time. That's usually how I do it, but because I did it last minute, I'm just like throwing stuff in there, and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Not this time.
We just
Next
had
time
we
it'll be
had
better.
way too much stuff going back because we like bought stuff there too.
Yeah. So then
It was like our bags were like packed to the brim. My
they were
bag was packed to the
extremely
brim
packed to the
too.
They were extremely packed to the brim.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so we got on the plane. The we landed in LAX or at LAX. Transferred to another plane. They gave us like 45 minutes to go all the way across the entire airport. Not even just the building. We had to take a bus to a different building,
Uh-huh.
and we made it in time. We didn't need to rush, but we made it in time.
It was just stressful.
Woulda liked a
Because
little bit
LAX is a
extra.
huge airport.
Yeah, would have liked a
Because
little bit
the
extra.
previous flight was delayed, we had to like, oh my gosh.
And it was at night too. It was like 11 p.m. at night because
Yeah.
we traveled an extra 3 hours ahead, so
And
it was like an 8 hour.
the plane from
5-hour flight.
LAX to
Yep.
home was
To
so
Tampa.
uncomfortable.
So
My
uncomfortable.
spine got compressed.
And then, well, so this lady sits next to us and falls asleep for 5 hours.
Yep.
and we just got the feeling that she would like get very annoyed. We ended up our spines getting compressed.
She was like taking up a lot of room and
Yeah,
just
she
being
was like
entitled.
spilling over into my seat,
Yeah.
and so my spine was like bent for
Not
5
because she
hours.
was like taking up. Well, she was taking up our room because she was just like getting comfortable.
Delta, we took United Airlines to Hawaii and Delta from Hawaii. I've never been on, like, we've flown Spirit Airlines, which is notoriously like this really bad company or whatever. Delta was way worse than Spirit. I would travel Spirit any day over Delta.
Yeah.
Like, it was not a fun experience.
It was. I felt like really squished in.
And then they didn't tell us where the gate was. Do you remember that? We're like talking to that other lady that was confused. Like, they wouldn't tell us where the
Yes.
gate was until we saw this stream of people going in this door on the other side. And we're like,
Which
oh,
airport?
this was a Hawaii one to get to LAX.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
going,
that's right.
yeah. And then the flight from LAX to Tampa was smooth. It wasn't really.
No, it wasn't. Well, I was uncomfortable.
Well, it was uncomfortable, but the flight itself was smooth.
I
There weren't
wanted to like
turbulence.
get up and stretch and use the bathroom and stuff, but like the lady next to us was sleeping and she seemed like an asshole.
Yeah.
So like
So we
I
get
didn't want to
back,
wake her up.
and then everyone gets out the plane. It takes this lady 10 minutes to stand up,
Yes, and I'm like cramping so bad and I'm in so much pain.
and then after
I was like dying to like
we
get
got
up.
off the plane, we got out. Everything's fine. We've got all our stuff, which took us like 20 minutes to wait for.
'Cause the lady.
No, not the lady. When we got to the baggage claim, we couldn't find our
Oh,
stuff for like 20 minutes because it
you
just
were
wasn't
getting
there yet.
worried.
I was getting worried because I kept seeing the same bags go over and over again. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
because they're still putting bags
But
out.
because they're still putting bags on, yeah. So I found our stuff, and then Winfrey went to the bathroom. Then we went to outside to wait for the Uber.
Oh,
The
that
Uber
Uber
dude,
driver was such a jerk.
such a jerk. He like was giving us unsolicited life advice, like
Yeah,
about
we
having
were talking about. He
children
was like,
and
he was like, "Do you guys want to have kids?" And we're like, "Yeah, someday." And he was like, "Don't."
don't
Well,
ever.
don't. He was
No, that was
basically
the main
saying
gist
like,
of it.
"Don't have
Yeah, he was
kids
saying
ever."
he was giving us unsolicited life advice and like I don't know, being
And then
an
he was
asshole.
like, "Live your life, and because you're just gonna get old and die someday."
Yeah,
And then
like
I was like, "Okay,
super.
well, good thing I know I'm going to heaven then."
That shut him up.
Yep.
Then and this was like outside our house, so he just like drove off after that. I was like, okay, bye. And then we were home.
No, I said that before.
And then we slept. Oh, no. Oh, that was on the bridge, I think.
Yeah.
And then we slept for a very long time.
Oh,
And
we were really
we had
tired.
to get up and clean a bunch of stuff.
We came home to like
Oh
such
my
a messy
gosh.
house. It was so bad.
Because the cats got like,
and because we didn't clean up
antsy,
from the party.
and your flowers were on the floor.
Oh, it was
The
so bad.
The ones I got you for the wedding gift. Flowers.
Yeah. Oh, it was such a mess. Yeah.
And,
But we were so tired. We just like went to sleep.
Yeah.
And
And then we woke up
and then we got sick, so we couldn't even clean.
So we got sick,
Oh my gosh.
detoxing from vaping. So we don't vape anymore, and
Yeah.
we were detoxing for. I'm finally getting over it now, and that was like a month and a half ago. So
Yeah, it made us really sick.
yeah, we couldn't do
And
anything for a couple.
We had
weeks
the
and-
worst coughs ever.
But
He couldn't sleep because he was coughing so bad. And I was throwing up too.
yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
and the nasal drip
that's our.
and the mucus, like, it was all so bad. Yeah.
So that was our wedding and our honeymoon.
Yeah.
That's it. That
We
was
finally
fun.
recovered from getting sick from being sick, and we got to like tidy up and stuff. And
But it was a lot of fun, and I'm not doing that ever again.
what?
A wedding.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm married. And
It
I'm
was
planning
a
on
fun
staying
and
married.
cute, beautiful experience, but it also was a lot.
Yeah.
Like, a lot to plan and everything, and dealing with communicating with people.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and I'm glad we did it.
Yeah,
was
and
magical. I cried.
I keep having dreams about Hawaii too.
Yeah.
I miss it.
I gosh. I'm gonna
Like
go
last
again.
night, I dreamed about being in the water with the sharks again, and it was so beautiful and pretty.
You can
I
go to a
love
different
Galapagos
island.
sharks. They're
Yeah.
so pretty. Yeah, I keep
So yeah,
dreaming about
that's
Hawaii.
it. I hope you guys enjoyed our
Yeah.
recap. This isn't our normal episode, but we figured we'd talk about our honeymoon and our wedding, and
Yeah. Thank you,
yeah,
Amy, for giving us this idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And wait, what?
Yeah, Amy gave us the idea to record this episode
Yeah.
at lunch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Amy. And then shout out to Jamie for driving like a amazing person. And
Yeah, because of how he drove,
we made it on time. If
we
if
were
it had been
we
an
didn't make
Uber,
it
we
on
would have.
time, but we were able to
Well, we made it in time.
yeah.
And then shout out to our hot tubbing buddies, Elsa and Jackie. They were very nice.
Come
And
to Florida.
come to Florida.
We don't
We'll
have
get it.
we don't have a hot tub, but we have a blow up kiddie pool.
If you come to Florida, we'll get a hot tub.
Or you could get us one.
Or you could get us one. That'd be
I'm
nice
just
too. Just
Well,
kidding, just
we
kidding.
don't have a hot tub. We have
Yet.
a blow up kiddie pool.
I have a blow up
So
kiddie pool.
you
That's
guys
just
can
as
swim
cool.
in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be
we'll all
fun.
fit.
It'd be fun.
It's 10 feet. That's big enough.
No,
the
it's
hot
not.
tub was smaller.
It's not 10 feet.
Yeah, it's 10-foot long pool.
Oh, not deep, just long.
No, not
Yeah.
deep. No,
Yeah.
it's barely a foot deep. Well, actually, no. It's probably like 2 feet deep.
I don't know.
It's deep enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that was and shout
Um,
out to Michelle, our wedding coordinator, because she was
I don't know
amazing,
what we
and
would have done
we
without
could
her.
not have done all that wedding stuff without her, because that was some crazy stuff.
Yeah. A lot
Um,
of herding people, like sheep, herding them like sheep.
but yeah, that
Getting
was
them to do what they're supposed to do.
literally. That was
Our
our
wedding and our
wedding and
honeymoon.
honeymoon. Thank you guys for listening, and tune in to listen to all our other episodes. Follow us on social medias, the Twitter, Instagrams, and yeah, thanks for listening. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.